We had to start off with a bang. Bang, 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 bang. Let me start off with a bang, bang, dropping the flame. Ain't playing no game. I'm losing my brain. I'm going insane. I must complete my mission to corrupt the system. And who won't stop me, huh?
What's good? It's me, J King, aka Coach OG. Shout out to all my OGs, OAG, old head gang. Shout out to my IQ ballers and the Clamp Camp. In case y'all wondering why I'm wearing this ChickfilA shirt, I'm not advertising ChickfilA. But if y'all want to sponsor a brother, I'm down. I'm wearing it because it was given to me after working a ChickfilA event. I was helping out with a ChickfilA event or whatever. I do stagehand stuff on the side, so got a free shirt and a few ChickfilA sandwiches. You know what I'm saying? But I'm wearing the Widda shirt. I mean the Widda's hat. You know what I'm saying? That's what y'all need to focus on right there. That's the apparel that you want to focus on. Some apparel. That's what you focus on. We 8-6 right now. That might like sound like a lot, but we 8-6 with Bradley Beal injured right now or not playing right now. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to my Widdas, man. We doing our thing. You know what I'm saying? We had a bad loss versus the Nets, but we been balling since. You know what I'm saying? So aside from that game, we've been doing pretty darn good because, you know, KD used to play in the DC, so we can't expect him not to go off. We used to him playing in the DC. And anybody that want to hype up that Daniel Gafford, you know, crossover, he slipped. All right. Even KD said it. He figured he slipped on some sweat, which is what happened. Clearly he slipped. Just like when y'all try to hype up that Lance Stevenson crossover on Jeff Green. No, he did not cross over Jeff Green. He actually stepped on his foot, which caused Jeff Green to stumble back when he pulled his foot loose. All right. We ain't here to talk about all that anyway. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to my Wizards. Now, I want to talk about the current state of NBA 2K23. I think we are confusing with our love for the game with how good the game is. I'm gonna be honest. I have my frustrations with the game. I have a lot of frustrations with the game. But none of them are really detrimental as far as like my enjoyment of the game itself. My issues with the game are like the stuff that it really been going on for years, like it playing my career and the AIs don't pass the ball, or bad spacing. You know what I'm saying? It's funny because I had the same problem I had with AI, same problem I have with real people, and it's like, damn, y'all act like AIs, bro. Like y'all don't know how to space, y'all don't know how to pass. Like, what y'all doing? You know what I'm saying? So, but stuff like that and certain other things with just like some other stuff too, like when you're trying to go for a dunk and they make you go for a layup, it's like completely unnecessary. Like it's kind of like Bruderson was saying, like, don't save me from myself. Let me do what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? Don't try to save me from myself. Just let me do what I'm doing. And if whatever happens, happens. But I'm intentionally trying to go for this dunk. Let me go for this dunk. You know what I'm saying? So that's you know, they talk about having more control, and they've done a good job of trying to build up our ability to have more control over our players. But they're not quite there yet, but they have done a tremendous job of getting where they are. So I want to give them credit for that. But other than that, you know, and it's the stability issues, of course, like, you know, getting kicked out of games, game freeze, especially, I don't know about y'all, but on next gen, I just walk around the city, I be just lag spiking like crazy. So stuff like that, stability issues, those are my bigger issues. But my biggest issues with the game is what I really want to touch on. It's the community. And that's something 2K can't do too much about. They can do a little bit because they can punish people for some of the stuff they're doing. They can punish them a little bit more. And I am blaming 2K for this year, which is what kind of, I think is what really contributes to why we're not enjoying the game as much. It's because there is no obtainable grind for a lot of people. Like, a lot of things that keeps a lot of people is the grind. The only reason I've been playing 2K lately is grinding my players. Like, I have 3 main players on next gen, I have a few players, but I have 3 main ones, and I might make another one just for the sake of, you know, keeping my interest and having something to do. So I'm thinking about, you know, playing with that baby boogie, because that baby boogie build. Go check out my baby boogie video, that replica build of DeMarcus Cousins, baby boogie. Check that out. That's one mean build. You know what I'm saying? That's a nice, diverse big man right there. Good big man right there. So I think I might do that because I don't have a big man. I got all point guards because I'm a point guard. But my two-way diamond inside-out scorer, the 6'9" one, I call my Penny 2.0. Then I have my two-way three-point playmaker. I'll do a video on that. I keep saying I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it on Yat Nat. I ain't gonna keep it a secret. Hopefully, you can still make it. I gotta jump on these videos early because they will change stuff that all of a sudden you can't get the build name anymore. And my other one is my point guard, the Chris Paul replica build, which I have been told, which is why I'm telling y'all to get on these videos early, get on these builds early, because I've been told that y'all can't make that build the way I made it anymore. So I'm getting in the lab trying to still figure out a way for y'all to get that build and make it better than what it was. But I don't know. It won't let me do a lot of things that I was able to do or even get close to it. So I don't know what y'all gonna be able to do and not do. But that's why y'all gotta jump on these videos, jump on these builds early. What you do is, even if you don't have a VC or ready to really play on the build, because you may be working on another one like I am a lot of times, make the build and start the season. Just don't do nothing, just start it, so that way you go through the intro and all this stuff. That way it's there, and you'll have the build, you'll have the attributes and everything. They won't change it after it's already done. So just make it first, you know, and start the season, that way you have it. Like, that's what I did with my baby boogie, because I don't want them to mess that up. So I went ahead and made it, it started. So whenever I'm ready, all I gotta do is continue the season. Go into my first game and, you know, the summer league, all that stuff. So do that. That way you at least had a build. And I'm sorry for everybody that didn't get in the time, but I gotta get on it early. Like, if you get on that Jerry West, the logo, that build is nice. That build is nice. If I ain't had so many point guards and I don't want to strip myself apart with deciding too much, then I would go ahead and start that one too. But that build is nice. But Jerry West was that dude, if you know Jerry West. But my biggest issue right now with 2K is the community, man. I think 2K is a little bit to blame because they have this grind of just scoring. They're not respecting any other facet of the game. They don't have any type of incentive to people that play role players, but then you're forcing people to play roles. The only role player that is being rewarded is the scorers, but everybody isn't a scorer. You know what I'm saying? They should respect other facets of the game. There's way more to this game than scoring, and to me that supports the ignorance of people that play this game, because this game, a lot of people that play this game don't know basketball, and you're adhering to that ignorance because everybody thinks everything's about scoring. So you got everybody trying to reach this what is it, 100,000 points, and they forcing shots, forcing it, you know what I'm saying? They already be doing that. So you're supporting bad habits. And in turn, people aren't enjoying being on the game because they don't have other people to play with. And see, I haven't had a lot of people to play with on next gen. I prefer playing next gen. So because I don't have a lot of people to play with, in turn, I just end up playing my career. And my career is not that enjoyable. Only thing that's keeping me on the game is grinding my players. I'm almost done, like, completely grinding. Like, 99. I got all my badges, almost at 99, and I'm almost cored all my badges that I need to core. So at that point, it's like, what else? What else is there to do? You're gonna lose a customer base, 2K, because of that. So I think y'all should, one, create a kick button. I've been saying that for quite some time. You need to create a kick button to kick some people off the team. Let it go to a vote. Kick them off the team, and we'd rather use the AI. Because some people just be selling. And stop supporting bad habits. In the future, I don't mind the 100K points, but what about the rest of us? I'm a passing point guard. Like, I'm a guy, I'm a 20 assists a game, 20 assists in a game, no less than 10 type point guard. unless I'm putting in a role where I have to score. But most of the time, I'm looking to get my people open. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you got a lock on the team. His job is really to play defense. If you're gonna force people to play roles, allow them to have the same opportunity for the grind as everybody else. Like, it's not really fair. You know what I'm saying? And it kind of shows a little ignorance to, no disrespect, respectfully, shows some ignorance to the developers that you would put that in the game. Whoever's idea that was put in the game, it shows some ignorance because there's other facets of the game and you're forcing people to play a certain way, but not rewarding them for it. You're not giving them the same opportunity. So now everybody's got to score. And nobody is really trying to pass. There's not people's not involved. People's too ball dominant and not including the team. You're going to lose. So look, if you got one person on the team trying to score all the points, but there's no camaraderie. You got one person on the team trying to score the points. That means 4 people are unhappy. Because they're not getting to do anything. 4 people unhappy. Because everybody wants to be a scorer. So if you're playing rec, you got 5 people on the team, 1 scoring, 4 unhappy. Let's say 3 out of those 4 decide they're not going to play anymore. Because they don't want to play with randoms. They're not having fun. They're not looking forward to that grind because it's not something they do or it's not obtainable. So now you have 1. You got 2 people still willing to play. The one that's grinding, and eventually he probably gonna drop off too. So that being said, you're gonna lose customer based off what you're doing anyway. So I think you should stop supporting that bad habit. It's been a bad habit in 2K for years. Why would you do something that would enhance or encourage it? I think that part is on 2K, but it's the community itself. Like, y'all toxic. That's why my motto in every video, and it will be at the end of this video, don't be toxic. Y'all toxic, bro. And it's like, not even a good toxic. Y'all ignorant type of toxic. Like, y'all act tough for no reason. Like, I'm the type, I hate to say this, I'm not really trying to make myself seem a certain way or try to portray some certain way, but I'm the type, I'll beat the shit out of you in real life. Like, I really have the ability to beat a lot of y'all up. And what you don't know is I had the ability to find you. I'm just not taking it that serious to go that far. But a lot of y'all talk crazy. Like, you could tell somebody they trash or talk trash to them. Like, yo, took your ankles. Like, I tell you, a lot of y'all don't play basketball for real because a lot of that stuff y'all be talking, you can't say in real life. And I can tell how tough y'all really are because you wouldn't say that in real life. So you wouldn't say it on the game because you wouldn't say it in real life. So it's y'all that's a problem with the 2K community. Like, y'all the biggest issue. Even the thing that 2K is encouraging is predicated on y'all. Y'all are the toxic ones. Like, you ain't got to say, like, a dude try to tell me stop reaching. Granted, crazy thing was like saying like I was spamming, but I literally reached 1 time. And I just happened to miss. And that was after I plucked him 3 times. I don't know why y'all try to claim everybody's spamming when y'all don't know how to protect the ball. Everybody ain't a point guard. But he was like, stop reaching, but the way he said it was, stop reaching, pussy. Like, whoa, bro, why we gotta go there? Why we gotta go there? That's what I told you. And my teammate, he ended up jumping on the mic saying the same thing, and I could tell we was around the same age, because our mindset ain't like that. I'm sorry, this the old head in me. Y'all know where y'all at, OHG. You know what I'm saying? It's some of y'all younger dudes. Y'all talk crazy for nothing. Y'all can't talk like you would talk in real life. Because all that pussy, bitch, and that's too much. That's too much. You went too far now. We gone beyond the game. Stick to the game, bro. Talk trash that pertains to the game. Dude try to call me broke. And I'm like, you on the game? Bro, you on the game like I'm on the game. How you calling me broke? Because I'm on the game, bro. Then what you sadly don't know is I get paid to be at home. What you doing at home? I'm paid to be here. Y'all don't know my life. Act like you don't know. That's the problem. Everybody wants to be so toxic and talk crazy for nothing. That is what's tearing this 2K community apart. And on top of that, even socially, that's just a bad thing, bro. At some point, we gotta be one as a nation. You know what I'm saying? We got other enemies and stuff like that. We should be fighting amongst each other for stupid shit. Like, it's a game. So I shouldn't be upset, and you shouldn't be talking crazy. I should be able to come to the game and be cool. Like, a lot of times, I just don't want to deal with nobody And because I ain't got none of my friends like that on next gen, I decide to just play my career or just not play at all. If I wasn't grinding my players right now, I probably wouldn't be on. So at the end of the day, bro, this is another message. I did one before. This is another message on just not being toxic, bro. Now, we want to talk about why 2K is dying. That is why. And the part that 2K has to play in that is the fact that you have unfortunately, ignorantly encouraged it. And I say that respectfully. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that to get on 2K, but I say that respectfully. Y'all have encouraged it. Now, I don't think it's too much y'all can do now. It's about to be third season. But next year, I don't mind 100,000. But as a passer, you get 2-3 points per. Let me get 50,000 assists. I'll take it. I'll take it. That's a heavy grind, but I'll take it. 100,000 points, 50,000 assists, 10,000 rebounds, 20,000 steals, 10,000 steals, 20,000 rebounds. However you want to do it. You know what I'm saying? Schematically, make it make sense. Schematically, make it make sense. But I'm cool with that. But every style of play should be rewarded and have the same opportunity for the grind. And that is not it. That's why people are not playing. That's it. Y'all know what it is, man. It's J King. Shout out to all my OGs, OHG, O-Head Gang. Shout out to my IQ Ballers and the Clamp Camp. Shout out to my Wizards and the Wiz kids out there. Shout out to my home, my home, the DMV. Shout out to the Atlanta too, man. Shout out to the Hawks. You know, that's my second home because I live in Atlanta now. Shout out to the Hawks. They doing their thing too, you know what I'm saying? But I got to shout out to my Wiz. We been having a rough time last couple years. Bradley Bill been injured, stuff like that. So shout out to everybody, man. Y'all know the motto. We just talked about it. Don't be toxic. And let's ball.
Never mind who you thought I was.